This is Nikki in Niagara coming to you from Niagara Falls, Canada. And it is the end of June, and I will be showing you my June colorings. So I pretty much just worked in my 10 books to finish. I did some extra pages in one of the books, and we'll start with that one. So here's Cute Dragons, Color by Number by Prachi Dewan Sachdeva. I only need to do 2 a month on this, but since I had some extra time with nothing to do out of these books, instead of starting something different, I decided to do some extra pages in here. So I tried some different media this time. So I used those acrylic markers, acrylic paint markers. You don't shake them, but they color with acrylic kind of ink, I guess. So I did that. I did the same with this one, except for the background here I used an actual acrylic paint pen. That'll kind of shake. And this one here I used oil pastels, and I think it turned out pretty good. If I was doing something that wasn't a color by number, I would have gone over it with what is that stuff called? It's totally gone from my mind. That liquid stuff that you put over top of wax and oil to kind of like melt it a bit. I know you know what I mean. So yeah, but I didn't use that. So I think I'll probably do this again because it was fun. It took a little longer than just using markers, but what the hey. And back to just using markers for this one. And this one. So it gets us finished in that. I'm already started the next page, so that'll be next month's. Now I'm down to 5 pages starting this month out of my mindfulness book. I'll have them doing 6. So I really like this one. Very simple one. I use Sharpies and Bics and that kind of thing in this book. Permanent markers. This one was not fun, and I don't like it. Not my favorite color scheme. This one I thought was going to be terrible to do because of all this work in here, but ended up all being the same color and quite easy to do because it didn't matter if I went outside of the lines because I was going to cover it up with the black anyway. So now, I don't know what this is. I know it's a famous painting. I've seen it, but I don't know the name or who did it. And something is making me want to say Rembrandt, but I don't know why. Here we have cute koi fish. Used alcohol marker for the background and just my permanent markers for the rest of it. And the last one, really like this one. This is pretty. So June is the last month that we do 4 pages out of The Weird Couple. This is my group's color along book. We're exactly halfway through the year now, and starting with July, we'll only have to do 3 pages a month now. So wasn't too fond of the pages this month. They just didn't turn my crank. I did this one. I guess my color choices weren't that great either. Just not feeling it for those 2. Then I got back in the mood for the picture. You know, it all depends on how much you like the page, or at least for me, as to how good my color choices are. I know this in the background looks kind of sickly, but I think they would live in a house like that. And this one. Take a peek at next month's. Oh, the Red Riding Hood one. Doing Flirty Fluffies. We get 2 of these a month. Oh, I put them at the back this time. I've done that. Okay. Let's just put something there to mark where they go. Okay, so we have this little girl here. She was done in no time. And this one is actually the most detailed page I've done in this book. So she's getting ready for a fun evening. Only have to do one page a month in here. Of course, I could do more if I wanted, but I kind of had a bit of an itching, but then I ended up not doing it. So we have A Million Cute Animals by Lulu Mayo. And it is these two guys. I used the Color Softs this time. It was my first time using them in this book, and they do not like this paper at all. The paper in the Lulu Mayo books is very, very touchy. There are a lot of pencils that they just don't work on this paper. They won't blend. And the colors for pretty much every brand of pencil are lighter than they are on any other kind of paper. So yeah, it's a bit of a weird paper. Next month shall be fun. Mosaic Art Vintage Cars. Got 2 a month out of here. And I like this one. This one turned out well, like a VW station wagon or camper or whatever they were called. And here we've got a double-decker bus. Nighttime mandalas. I'm doing 5 out of here now. Okay, so these are random colors. This turned out really nicely, blue and gray, and that little bit of kind of like copper gel pen. I think this turned out pretty well and pretty neat too. Would never have chosen anything like this. I would have put a yellow and an orange in there for the star and the moon and the sun, but I really like how it turned out. This one's not bad for being bright and bold. So I had some good choices with my random picking of colors. And this one turned out really nice. And for once, I left some negative space in here. I didn't color a little bit there because I just kind of thought it would be attached that way. I do not do that very often. I don't feel comfortable doing it. But yeah, I like how it looks on this one. Then we have Cute Baby Animals. Coloring Heaven Junior magazine, issue number 2, I believe, by Lika Lendl. I can never remember her name. So I did 2 a month in here. So we did Kitty Pirate and Mouse Vivian. And finally, Belba Family Mystery Mosaics Woman. 2 a month in here. Now this one. And this one. That background was fun to do. And there you have it. Those are my finished colorings for June. So I'm happy just coloring in these books over the summer. And who knows, if I feel like it and I don't have any weeks that I take off, I may do more, but just count on me coloring these for the time being. So thank you for joining me and allowing me to share my colorings with you. Have a happy day. Bye-bye.